I want a divorce. Our differences are irreconcilable. You don't listen to me or care about my needs. You don't support my vision. I didn't sign up for this. This is not the life that I want. What if this is the way God felt about you? Because we've all messed up. We've all been pretty difficult in the relationship with our Father in heaven. Not abiding by his vision, not understanding, not trying hard enough to understand, not reading the instructions he gave us to follow so that we could have a better relationship with him, a marriage. You create your ideal mate by growing through all of the work it takes to earn what you think you deserve or what you think that you want. The problem is we've been lied to with fantasies and fairy tales, and you think there might be a better option out there because there's a Cinderella or a Prince Charming. But I want to tell you something. You create your ideal mate by becoming the ideal mate yourself. Like I mentioned before, we can't control or change who we've married. We can't change them and their personality and their flaws, but we can change us. And by the design of the universe, we attract our opposites on many levels. But on other levels, we're very compatible. And once we get married, we start to become a reflection of the person that we have bonded with. And so everything that you're dealing with in them is a root of what is in you. So as you fix you, it allows them to change as well. I've heard that from so many people. I'm sick of them and I don't want to be their friend anymore. I don't even like them anymore. Well, let me tell you something. That's a kindergarten marriage. That's exactly what kindergartners sound like. You're not my friend. I don't like you. I don't want to deal with you anymore, because they don't have the solution or the maturity to understand how to resolve their issues. You know what else is at kindergarten marriage? Is nap time. Take a nap. Take a break. Be quiet. Take a walk. You don't have to resolve everything right then and there. No long lectures. That's for a college level marriage. Kindergartners cannot sit through a lecture. And it's okay. If you're at the kindergarten level and you acknowledge that, that is going to be the power that you need in acknowledgement to know what it's going to take you to get to first grade and second grade and beyond. One more thing I want to leave you guys with today is that marriage is a covenant. Unfortunately, in our society, we've been taught to look at it as just a promise or a contract. And promises and contracts, well, they can be broken. But a covenant, something that God has created, it can't be. And when you try to, there's really harsh consequences. That's why divorce is so expensive. Not only financially, but mentally, spiritually, it takes a toll on your health. It's typically about 7 years that people will deal with the recuperation of getting over a marriage that they have decided that they can't resolve because it's irreconcilable. I'm grateful that God gives us more grace than that, and we need to start giving our partners more grace than that. If you view your marriage only as a promise or a contract, it's easy to break it. But God's idea of marriage is covenant, and covenant was always cut in blood in the Bible. The most popular story, the most well-known story, regardless of your background or your faith, is our Savior on the cross. Covenant cut in blood. A marriage, he intended to be the same way. That's why in his word, the instruction is that you get married a virgin. And on your wedding night, there's a covenant cut. Remember that. That's why we have so many issues in our marriage. How many of us actually got married a virgin? And then we wonder why marriage is so hard. There's an instruction book There's a better understanding. You are just knowledge and information away from your fantasy Cinderella or Prince Charming, but you have to create them. You have to become that. It is in your future. I know it. If we could do it, so can you. The book comes out spring 2020, Growing Your Marriage into a Mature Relationship from kindergarten to college. Know your grade. Stay tuned. I love you guys, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.